Hi y'all, what's up? We're back. This is gonna be the video where we make the axles, and fingers crossed we actually get the van to move under its own power. See if this thing vibrates itself to death or not. Regardless, it'll be a good template to send into like drive shaft shop or whatever for them to actually make a legit pair of axles. So stay tuned. Alright y'all, we just got the axles done. Wheel just left and I started playing around with the welder. So if y'all can see it right there. Playing around a little bit. I ain't never really welded before. I figured I'd stay behind and practice a little bit. You know, I need to learn myself so everyone else doesn't have to weld for me. But the axles came out pretty solid. Let's see if you can see this. Alright, went ahead and welded them and sleeved them. Mind you, this is just temporary. I don't know if they'll even hold up. I really don't even want to risk it. So this is merely just to get this thing on the ground and backed out of here. We might take it around the parking lot, might even take it to the red light down the road. But other than that, you know, we're not going to be able to launch it on these or even, you know, grab a gear too hard. Probably not even going to be able to grab a gear, period. Granted, they might actually hold up. They might be strong as hell. I don't know. But I'd rather play it safe than sorry. They'll probably vibrate because they're not balanced having the sleeves on them. So, like I said, these are just to get the van to back out of the shop under its own power. Then we're going to pull them back out, send them someplace. I talked to Dutchman Axles. I might talk to a few other companies and see what it's going to cost. We'll just send those in, and then they'll make us a custom linked shaft matching that. And then we should be good in theory. I haven't talked to them on all the details, you know, if they're stronger or just OE replacement, you know, material. So I really don't want to spend $600-700 on just a stock axle. You know, if they're upgraded and more beefy and not gonna break, that'll be pretty dope. But it's already 1 a.m. now, so truck's already warming up out there. Probably gonna go ahead and head to the house. Other than the axles, since they're in, I need to put trans fluid in it, and I need to put the pedals back in. I took the pedals out to go ahead and get the clutch switch put back in where it needed to be. That way I ain't gotta hold the button no more. I can just depress the clutch like I'm supposed to. I tried denting the side right there of the factory van brake booster, but that's probably going to leak and not be, you know, it's probably not going to be functional. So probably going to try and make a neon one work. I need to go pick up a master cylinder for one of those, and we'll make some lines and see if we can't actually make that work in here. If I don't do that, I will use the wheelwood setup that I've had on here, and we'll just run that to the front brakes or something just for the time being, so it can, you know, drive out and stop. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably come back, I'll get the pedals put back in, and work on some brake lines. And then I'm not going to worry about putting the radiator in or anything like that. I might mess with some power steering lines just so they're not leaking when I turn, because they're not hooked up. But other than that, we'll probably be able to drive this thing for the first time. In theory, we'll have to bleed the clutch and whatnot, but we're getting pretty close. I'm sorry it's been a while since we had a video out. Just it's taking longer than I expected to do these axles. But that's enough rambling. Like I said, we'll try and get this thing buttoned up a little bit tomorrow so we can try and drive it under its own power out of here. But as for now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna head to the house, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all, it's the next day. Been a little bit all over the place. I actually went and picked up a new project car for the channel. It's pretty cool. I really like the thing, but I've been doing a little bit of filming on that, but obviously that's going to come out after this video. So other than that, I've actually been working a little bit on the van today. I actually knocked out quite a bit of stuff with it. Chilling in the seat right now. This thing's super comfy. It's actually on casters, so you can roll this thing around, and it's dope. But like I said, I made a lot of progress on this van today. I might even try and back this thing out right now. I'm not sure. I mean, it's nowhere near done, but let me show you. Okay, we got a brake master cylinder in the van, Willwood setup. It is only running to one line, and this is a weird setup. It's like an X system or something, like one front, one back works, but I think it's gonna be plenty sufficient just to back this van out of the garage. So got the slave cylinder on down in there. Both brake and clutch are bled. So when you go in here, we have the clutch and the brake pedal mounted. That's stiff as could be. And same, we got pressure on both. So other than really mounting the shifter down, this thing should in theory drive. I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, the axles are in, they're welded. How good they hold up, I have absolutely no clue, but I've seen way worse. I think the wheels, you know, only got 2 lug nuts on there, but it should be sufficient. I've cleaned out the headlight buckets and the windshield cowl. Everything is it's looking pretty good. So like I said, I don't have the radiator back on it or anything like that. It should just be able to be started and moved out of here so we can free up this bay. You know, pretty much anything that's left I can probably do outside of the bay. So it's not that big a deal. Like I said, Will's picked up this Mustang, so that's taking up a spot right now, so it can't really go nowhere. Charles' truck, he just got the new rear end set up for it, so we'd like to pull it in here tomorrow and get that stuff done. We'll see. I have not tried actually pushing the clutch in and putting it in gear with the van on. I have to run outside and get the battery out of the Colorado because I haven't bought a Optima for it yet. But there's really no time like the present, I suppose, so I might just go ahead and get this thing down off the jack stands. And actually, I don't know. I might leave it on the jack stands and try putting it in gear and shit like that just to make sure the clutch engages and disengages. So in case it's on the ground and I put it in gear and I can't stop this son of a bitch. So alright, let me run out there, grab the battery, set it up, and see if we can get this thing to actually move for the first time. Alright, y'all, it's the moment of truth. Let's get the GoPro out the way. Slide up in here. Oh, I got the battery mounted back there. So, see if this thing fires up. Let's see. It's in neutral. I do have the clutch switch actually on the pedal now, so in theory it should start, and let's hope we don't hear no weird noises. Clutch is out. All right, everything sounds good. I guess this is the moment that we actually put it in gear and see if the wheels roll for the first time. I need to mount this down. It's kind of hard to get it in gear, but if I throw my foot on it, I'm gonna let the clutch out slow. Let's test the brake. Oh yeah. So let's put her back in neutral. The clutch might still need to be adjusted. Might have to tweak out a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. And I call that like a semi-success. Like I said, this is all it's kind of a first time, so I think I might as well just go for it though. Had to clean out everything out from behind it and move some stuff. Get this thing off of jack stands, and we'll just we'll try and back it out of here. All right, y'all, I got the jack stand out, and let's see if these axles break under their own weight. Like I said, I only got 2 lug nuts on there, and that axle nut's not even really tight, but it's the first time the front end of this van's touched the ground in months. Oof. Something cracked. Jack stands out. Let's do this. Ooh, easy girl. Boom. Look at that. Damn, this thing needs coilovers. That is crazy. Well, I guess let's air up that back tire and see if we eat this thing backwards into Logan's truck out there. It's probably gonna explode and kill me. Much better. I ain't gonna put too much in it. This thing's pretty dry rotted. That's 25 pounds, so it's good enough. That looks good. Let's see about this side. We're good, so I'll clear off the top of this thing, and I think we're golden. All right, y'all, we're back at it. I adjusted the clutch pivot rod. I turned it out a bunch, and it's still got a little scrape, but it goes into gear and does not roll. So I have not tried backing it out, but let's throw our foot on that. It's in neutral. Let's fire this thing up. Fingers crossed. All right. It's in reverse. That's back. His foot's coming up off a clutch. Oh, damn, this thing don't turn worth the fuck. Are the fucking wheels turning? Oof. These brakes are weird. I don't know if this is normal or what, but I've never GoPro fell. Okay. Well, let's lock this e-brake. I don't know what's going on. These brakes are not happy though, at all. At all. See if we can't get it in first. All right, we're in first. See if we can't make it around the Vic. Oh, god dang. This might not have been the smartest idea. Oh, she's digging, boys. We're rolling. We are rolling. Steering wheel is off by a mile. It looks like it's pitch black on my phone though, so I'm not gonna do much more right now. I'm gonna park this van and we'll continue back at it in the morning. All right, y'all, I didn't even think about that, but the window won't roll up, and I didn't even think to roll it up before I pulled that harness out. So I cannot park this thing outside. At least not out in the open out here. So the clutch pedal still needs adjusting, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and get it back under the carport at least, because it's definitely supposed to rain tonight. So, man, unfortunately this has turned into a very uneventful first start and drive. I hate that for y'all. But let's get this thing back in the shop. Let's keep her easy, nice and slow. Like I said, nothing's really tight. Oh my god, these brakes are fucking terrible. Ugh. Definitely don't want to hit this garage door. So we're just gonna go ahead and shut her off. So that is good enough for me. Like I said, hopefully I'll have this window fixed before this video comes out, so nobody come steal my shit. But hopefully it's good right here, because I don't think this Mustang needs to come out anytime soon. Charles will be able to pull his truck in here. I need to clean all this shit up. And Will needs to put a belt on the Vic, so he'll be able to pull it in here, vice versa. So as for that, like I said, I apologize. It was such an uneventful first drive. Them brakes, it's almost impossible, honestly. Like, I'm pressing that hard as I can the entire time. So I might try and make a neon booster work and just convert the lines over to that. But other than that, I definitely need to figure out that clutch, keep adjusting that and see what happens. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean this shop up. Like I said, it's probably 3:30 now in the morning, and I'm gonna get home. So till next time, peace.